Hi, good evening, everybody. Um, what I wanted to say was this: we have a cold front, will move through the region tonight. High pressure centered over the eastern Great Lakes on Saturday will keep rain to our south for much of the day. And low pressure is expected to move from the lower Mississippi Valley on Saturday. And also Saturday, yeah, lower Mississippi on Saturday evening to eastern Great Lakes on Monday. A, uh, a couple uh, overloads are anticipated to develop in North Carolina and vicinity on Sunday and Monday before moving northeastward um, off off the coast. High pressure should build across our region from the west for Wednesday, with a cold front following on Thursday. And then we have the they have the near term and 9 p.m. update area of showers move into the I-95 corridor um early as early this evening, but continues to weaken as it pushes east into more stable air. Meanwhile, two other areas of shower storms have formed right along the cold front, which is right at our doorstep, as it now located over northeast Pennsylvania, extending southwestward just northwest of CWA boundary. One area moving into the Poconos, which should just clip our far northern zones through the late this evening, with a second area of more organized storms over western Maryland. This latter area of storms will move across the Delmarva into southern New Jersey, perhaps extreme southeast Pennsylvania through the late evening, and could produce locally gusty winds. Still expect shower storms to exit overnight with the passage of the front. So overall, no major changes to the greater forecast. Previous discussion: one front north of the area and southerly winds ushering a warm and humid air mass into the region. Dew points are well into the 60s and will be in the mid 60s by this evening. Surface temperatures are well into 70s and even approaching 80 in some spots. Cold front through central New York, and central Pennsylvania will continue to track east and will pass through the region late tonight. And while we're on that part of the subject, SB Cape values in the western half of the forecast area range from 500 to 1,000 J slash KG. I have no clue what the heck that is. But at any rate, is going through this evening. SB Cape value will only marginally diminish. And that part's good. I'm glad of that part. MU Cape values, however, will remain at 500 to 750 J slash KG west of the I-95 Commodore and up to 500 J slash KG east. The highest of those values will occur with the passage of the cold front. In addition, there will be 45 to 55 knots, 06 km, and then bulk shear for the northern half of the forecast area, and 35 to 45 knots bulk shear for the southern half. So there should be some thunderstorms with the passage of the cold front, but we'll keep pop-up capped at likely and thunder chances capped at chance. Wind shift to the northwest after midnight tonight from west to east behind the passage of the front, but the front will probably no clear to enter region until the pre-dawn hours of Saturday. And now for the weather. Come on, feeling something up there. Today being Friday, we have Fridays over here. Here we are. The high today was supposed to be 63, even though it went up to 75 and then it dropped. 18-mile-an-hour winds from the south-south-west side. Partly cloudy, and the low is 59. The humidity dropped down to 66. No chance of rain in tonight's forecast, but the way this is talking, there's a good possible 10% chance. But, however, Saturday is mainly our target, along with Sunday. Saturday, it's the high of 61. Light showers in the early commute. 7-mile-an-hour winds from the south-southeast side, and 56 is the low for Saturday. 60% is in the forecast for the rain of Saturday. And then we have Sunday. Sunday, you have 57 is the high for Sunday. 17 east-northeast winds, and thunderstorms is coming. And I did mention that. And then you have the low of 53 100% chance of rain on Sunday, and then look out on Monday. Monday, you have the high should be 57 degrees, and from the north-northeast winds, 13-mile-an-hour winds, which isn't too bad. But you got the showers in the early commute, and the low will be 52, but 90% chance of rain on Monday. And in addition to that, I also would have to say I am glad that Comcast was able to upload my live air, so that everybody across America, if necessary, and they had to watch it, and they're traveling to New Jersey. I cover the whole state of New Jersey, northern and southern side, and I was glad that Comcast was able to update and upload my airtime that I have, so that I can give you the weather and the news. So I'm happy about that part. And while I'm at it, I wanted to say was this. We do have this is the last part of it. We do have the marine one that I needed to bring up for the people that are marine. Cold front approaches from the west and moves across the waters late tonight. South winds 15 to 20 knots with gusts up to 25 knots will become northwest 10 to 15 knots late tonight. Seas remain elevated on the waters at around 5 feet. So small craft advisory remains in effect until 1 a.m. Conditions subside to sub SCA critica thereafter, sub SCA conditions expected on the Delaware Bay. Northwest winds 10 to 15 knots on Saturday, with seas less than 5 feet. Outlook of that: Saturday night, no marine headlines are anticipated, but Sunday through Monday, northeast wind gusting to 30 knots. Wave height on our ocean waters are forecast to build to 6 to 9 feet. Beware of that one. Woo! I wouldn't want to go up against 9 feet, let alone 6. Monday night, waves heights on our ocean waters are expected to be in the 5 to 7 foot range, with a northeast to north wind 10 to 15 knots. And Tuesday, wave heights on our ocean waters are expected to be in the 4 to 6 foot range with a northwest wind 10 to 15 knots. Equipment. However, this part is not good. The KDIX radar remains out of service due to the significant equipment failure. The estimated return to service is the week of May 20th. Surrounding radars include KDOX, KOKX, KLWX, KCCX, KBGM, and TPHL. And other than that, for the airplane altitude, the following discussion is for KPHL, KPNE, KTTN, KABE, and KRDG, KILG, KMIV, Casey, which is KACY, and surrounding areas. Tonight, generally BFR, but SHRA/TSRA this evening and into tonight may result in a brief MVFR, possibly IFR conditions, south winds 10 to 15 knots, diminishing to 5 to 10 south winds 10 to 15 knots, diminishing to 5 to 10 knots through this evening, then shifting west, then northwest late tonight behind a cold front. Saturday mainly VFR, northwest winds 5 to 10 knots. Outlooking Saturday night, conditions lowering to MVFR/IFR with an increasing chance of rain. The rain may become heavy at times, mainly in the south of KPHL. Isolated thunderstorms are possible. Variable wind 5 to 10 knots, becoming northeast to east around 10 knots. Sunday, MVFR/IFR in periods of rain and isolated thunderstorms. The rain may be heavy at times in the morning, mainly in the south of KPHL, northeast to east wind 10 to 15 knots. Sunday night, and MVFR/IFR in rain and isolated thunderstorms. The rain may be heavy at times, northeast to east wind around 10 knots. Monday, MVFR/IFR in rain and isolated thunderstorms in the morning. The rain may be heavy at times, possibly improving to VFR in the afternoon, and a chance of showers. Northeast winds around 10 knots. Monday night, mainly VFR with a chance of showers, north to wind 5 to 10 knots. And Tuesday and Wednesday, mainly VFR, northwest, wind around 10 knots. And I'm Kathryn Creech, newscaster for Kathryn News Creech channel station. And like I said earlier in some of my other videos, I may just have it to KCN. But right now I'm going with what's registered to me is Kathryn Creech News Creech station, channel station. And I will see you on Monday. Keep dry. And when I get the news, even if it's on my day off, I've done that before, I'll bring it live to you. Have a good night, everybody.